Hi, I'm Marc Elrich, and I'm running for re-election to an at-large seat on the County Council. I moved here over 50 years ago, attending our public schools, raising my own family, and now I'm watching my grandkids grow up here. I have a history of community service, working with civic groups on issues of zoning and traffic, and working with parents to ensure that our children get the best education possible. I served on the Tacoma Park City Council for 19 years and taught for 17 years at Rolling Terrace Elementary School. For most of my 2 terms, we've had to weather the Great Recession, and as revenues shrunk, we were forced to cut services and our employees' pay. But we acted early, made hard choices to adjust our budgets, and we've emerged leaner, stronger financially, and we've begun to restore what we lost in the economic crisis, expanding services in libraries and recreation, opening new stations and providing adequate staffing to our police and fire departments, keeping education our first priority, and protecting our safety net. Things have improved. Since joining the council, I've led on difficult issues, but my leadership on the minimum wage is what I am most proud of. I worked to create an unprecedented regional effort, and we passed my bill to raise the minimum wage to $11.50 an hour. Raising wages reduces poverty, increases family self-sufficiency, and reduces dependency on social services. Employers like Walmart shouldn't be able to pass on what should be their costs to taxpayers. I've always been concerned that growth was outpacing needed infrastructure, so I championed reforms requiring new development to increase payments to school construction. And though it didn't go far enough, it was better. But tackling traffic congestion is a different problem because we can't build our way out of it. Looking at what other jurisdictions have done, I found many embracing bus rapid transit, using buses and dedicated guideways to provide service comparable to light rail at a price far below it. I proposed a network to connect our residential communities with our job centers. And with transit, we can better manage future growth and reduce greenhouse gases. In 2013, the council placed most of the routes I proposed into the Transportation Master Plan. On our biggest environmental issue, I led the effort to protect 10 Mile Creek from development that would have destroyed our last best stream. And for what? For building an outlet mall? Working with the community, scientists, and my colleague Roger Berliner, we were able to show that the proposed development would irreparably harm the stream, and we won. Of course, I don't always win. I was the lone voice against the new zoning code. While I succeeded in removing proposals that would have harmed residential neighborhoods, the commercial code remains seriously flawed. It gives away massive density for pitifully cheap amenities. It violates promises the council made that it wouldn't be used to increase density. And most importantly, we reversed the vote that said we'd only apply the new zones through master plans. And I lost on 2 master plans where the planning staff created balanced proposals only to have the planning board and then the council increase density at the request of developers. In Chevy Chase Lakes, our council approved the plan that not a single community that we were ostensibly planning for supported. Well, I was elected to represent you, and I'm willing to be the lone dissenting vote when proposals are not supported by the community. How we grow still matters. We seem to be more focused on people who might move here in 2030 than on the people who live here today. I believe the current residents should have a voice in reshaping their communities. And in case you're wondering, I still don't take developer contributions because I think it's a fundamental conflict of interest. I have worked to be a progressive and responsive voice on the council. I continue to talk to and work with everyone. I will always put our communities first, and I will work for solutions that will ensure that we continue to be a great county and are able to deliver on the promise that attracted so many of you to live here. I ask you to vote for me, Marc Elrich, in the June 24th primary.